So let's start our test. You will have 4 parts. The part 1, this is some general questions about different themes. Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
The question number 1. What do you do to be happy?
I like surprises. I like to eat. For example, sushi, pizza, burger, cheese sticks. I like go to shopping, and I like to go out with my friend. It's make me happy.
Okay. The question number 2. How do you want to change your future?
In the future, I would like to study in keeper, and I want to be flight attendant, drive a good car, fly a lot of different countries, and I have a lot of friends.
That's all.
That's all.
Question number 3. When was the time when you felt especially joyful?
This year in September, I flew to Egypt with my family. It was very beautiful. I meet a lot of new friends. I saw fish, corals, sea archers, and of course pyramids and sphinx.
Okay, we have finished part 1. Right, now we will shortly begin the part 2. In part 2, I will give you a card with some questions. You will have 1 minute to prepare your answer, and also you have paper in front of you. You can write. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I will tell you when to start and when to stop. This is your questions. So let's start. Mukadas, your time is up. Ready?
Yes.
So, you should say where the building is.
The 7-star Burj Al Arab Hotel in Dubai.
What is the building looks like?
The building look like a sail.
What the building is used for?
The hotel made for tourists who come there to relax.
Okay, we have finished the part 2. Now part 3. I would like to discuss with you 1 or 2 more general questions, the questions related to part 2. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, the question number 1. Do you think it's important for the government to preserve traditional buildings, or should the money be spent on essential services such as hospitals, schools, and so on?
I believe that the new buildings. So why new building? Because the new building is modern, and you can in the modern buildings live, work, and improve everything.
Okay, alright. The question number 2. Many people like living in modern buildings. Why do you think that?
I think that modern buildings have good conditions, comfortable, have modern furniture.
That's all?
Yes.
Okay. The question number 3. What do you think homes of the future will look like?
Probably they will not be simple, they will be huge and high. They will be beautiful and multinational.
We have finished the part 3. Part 4. You need to read the text and translate. Are you ready? So
Yes.
let's start.
For 99% of human history, people took their food from the world around them. They ate all that they could find and then moved on. Then about 10,000 years ago, or for 1% of human history, people learned to farm the land and control their environment. The kind of food we eat depends on which part of the world we live in or which part of our country we live in. For example, in the south of China they eat rice, but in the north they eat noodles. In Scandinavia they eat a lot of herrings and the Portuguese love sardines. But in the Central Europe, away from the sea, people don't eat so much fish. They eat more meat and sausages. In Austria, Germany, and Poland, there are hundreds of different kinds of sausages. In North America, Australia, and Europe, there are 2 or more courses to every meal, and people eat with knives and forks. In China, there is only one course. All the food is together on the table, and they eat with chopsticks. In parts of India and the Middle East, people use their fingers and bread to pick up the food. Nowadays, it is possible to transport food easily from one part of the world to the other. We can eat what we like, when we like, at any time of the year. Bananas come from the Caribbean or Africa. Rice comes from India or the USA. Strawberries come from Chile or Spain. Food is a very big business, but people in poor countries are still hungry, and people in rich countries eat too much.
Okay, translate. What about this text?
Тут про разновидности еды, как и откуда они, как едят люди. Допустим, вот Китай кушает рис.
This text, translate, please.
В этом тексте говорится про разновидности блюд и в каких странах их едят и как их принимают.
For example,
Допустим, в Южном Китае кушают рис, а в Восточной кушают лапшу.
and what they use?
Они используют палочки. И, допустим, в Индии они кушают руками и хлебом пытаются подобрать еду.
Okay.
Мы можем сейчас перевозить всякие продукты и можем кушать, что захотим или когда захотим. Допустим, сейчас перевозят еду абсолютно разную с разных стран. С Германии, из Голландии привозят разные колбасные изделия. Карибии и из Африки привозят бананы. И рис привозят с Индии и США. И сейчас Сейчас мы можем перевозить всякие продукты с одной страны в другую страну. К примеру, с Германии и Голландии привозят разные колбасные изделия. С Карибии и из Африки привозят бананы. Рис привозят с Индии и США. Мы можем есть, что хотим, когда хотим. Богатые страны могут себе позволить все, а бедные страны все еще голодают.
Okay.